I am so glad to have you in this social studies class. Relax and enjoy yourself. Look at the countries in this map. Can you guess the continents? Is it Europe continent? North America? South America? Asia? So what continent is it? It is Africa continent. If you got it right, clap for yourself. Our topic for today's lesson is countries in Africa and their capital cities. Can we say it together? Countries in Africa and their capital cities. Now the objectives of this lesson are: 1. Give a brief description of Africa. 2. Explain the 5 United Nations (UN) sub-regions in Africa continent. 3. Recite the countries in Africa and their capitals. 4. Draw a map of Africa. I want you to know that knowledge is power. So say to yourself, I will acquire knowledge. I will acquire knowledge. This is the map of the world. I will want us to study it carefully. From this map, which is the first largest continent of the world? Asia is the first largest continent in land area and also in population. Now let's look at which is the second largest continent of the world. Africa. Africa is the world's second largest in land area and second most populous continent. Now let's look at which is the smallest continent in the world. The smallest continent in the world is Australia. Australia is the smallest continent in land area, while Antarctica is the smallest continent in population. Because it is the coldest region, people don't stay there permanently. There are 54 countries in Africa continent. The most populous country in Africa continent is Nigeria. And Nigeria is also termed the giant of Africa. Africa continent is divided into 5 United Nations sub-regions. They are North Africa, West Africa, East Africa, Southern Africa, and the Central Africa. Just like your never eat salty waffles. Now let's recite the countries and capitals in West Africa. Please repeat after me. Burkina Faso, Ouagadougou. Nigeria, Abuja. Mauritania, Nouakchott. Benin, Porto Novo. Cape Verde, Praia. Cameroon, Yaoundé. Chad, N'Djamena. Ghana, Accra. Guinea, Conakry. Bissau. Liberia, Monrovia. Mali, Bamako. Senegal, Dakar. Sierra Leone, Freetown. Gambia, Banjul, Niger or Niger, Niamey, Togo, Lomé, Ivory Coast, Yamoussoukro. Now let's go to the countries in Southern Africa. Botswana, Gaborone, Lesotho, Maseru, Namibia, Windhoek, South Africa, Cape Town. You need to note that South Africa has 3 capitals. Then Eswatini, formerly Swaziland. That is Mbabane or Lubamba. It has 2 capitals. Now let's go to Northern Africa. Algeria, Algiers, Egypt, Cairo, Libya, Tripoli, Morocco, Rabat, Sudan, Khartoum, Tunisia, Tunis. Let's recite the countries and the capital in East Africa. Remember, you repeat after me. Let's do it together. Burundi, Gitega, Comoros, Moroni, Djibouti, Eritrea, Asmara, Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, Kenya, Nairobi, Madagascar, Antananarivo, Malawi, Lilongwe, Mauritius, Port Louis, Mozambique, Maputo, Rwanda, Kigali, Seychelles, Victoria, Somalia, Mogadishu, Sudan, Jimbo, Tanzania, Dodoma, Uganda, Kampala, Zambia, Lusaka, Zimbabwe, Harare. Now let's go to the countries in Central Africa and their capitals. Angola, Luanda, Central African Republic, Bangui, Democratic Republic of the Congo, DR Congo, Kinshasa, Republic of the Congo, Brazzaville, Equatorial Guinea, Malambo or Oyala, Gabon, Libreville, Sao Tome and Principe, Sao Tome. We have learned the 54 countries and their capitals in Africa. Now, one thing that will help us is to look for or locate a landmark or watermark or a tourist center in each of the sub-region in Africa. For instance, we can see Victoria Falls is a famous waterland that is located at the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. Now, Zambia, the capital of Zambia is Lusaka, and the capital of Zimbabwe is Harare. So you have the famous Victoria's fall.